Hello my comrades, welcome to another week of Firearms Friday, where we will be discussing the M44 Mosin Nagant. This is a very great and beautiful rifle, and it helped the motherland gain victory over the Germans in World War II. Some claim this to be the greatest rifle in the world, and others hate it, but we will discuss why I believe it is great. Today we will be talking about the history, shooting it, and disassembling it. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the information and history of this rifle, my comrade. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that little silly intro. I thought it would be funny to do like a fake Soviet intro. Sorry if I butchered my accent and you were offended or something. It's all just fun and games, but... So yeah, this is my M44 Mosin Nagant. I honestly love the rifle, and I'll tell you some information about it and a little bit about the history. But overall, I just have an amazing experience shooting this gun. It's super fun to shoot. The fireball that comes out of this is insane, especially since this is a carbine version. I'll talk about that in a sec. But a lot of people like to talk trash on this gun and call it a garbage stick and such. But I think for the price and the ammo costs, there's not really a much more fun rifle. But yeah, let's get a little into the history. So over the course of history, there was 37 millions of these bad boys produced, and they were manufacturing them from 1891 to 1973. This one is actually an Ishkev 1944. Sorry if I butchered that pronunciation, but so yeah, the M44, it's much shorter. The actual one would be like probably that much longer. Yeah, about. So there's actually three carbines. There's the M39, the M38, and the M44. This one is the one that has the bayonet attached to it, which is awesome. And they actually sight these guns in with the bayonet on it, so don't feel worried about shooting with the bayonet on. It's actually recommended for most of them. But the main one you will see is the 9130, which was the most produced one. It's a Russian one, but other countries also made these, such as Finland, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Romania, Poland, the United States, Estonia, and China. But the most common ones are obviously the Russians ones. These were founded in Russia by I forget his name. One second, I have it written down right here. By Captain Sergei Mosin and Emile Nagant. I definitely butchered their names. Maybe not Sergei. It's a pretty easy one to pronounce, but don't know if I pronounced the other guy's name right. But there was a lot of manufacturers too. The most notable ones, obviously, Tula, and when I have Ishkev. Those are definitely the most common ones. So if you find anything else, it's more than likely rare, and I would buy it if I were you. But these things used to run like $100 back in the day. Used to be like a crate full of them for cheap, but right now I'm seeing them going for around $400. I paid $475 for this, but this is also more rare than most of them because it's the carbine version, and it's also 1944, so World War II. There's a chance that this was used in there. Slim chance though, I think, for the M44s, but there is a chance, so that also makes it much more rare, and there's probably a way to find out. Also, a lot of them are counterbored. Mine was counterbored. That's not a big deal. But so if you're going to do the bullet test, to test the bore, where you stick the bullet down it, and if it doesn't go in that much, that means it's good. If it's counterbored, it'll go deep down. So don't get worried. Just look at it. Get a bore light, look at it. Probably be counterbored. And if you don't know what the sight looks like, it's like a circle with a line. And then you line it up back here with this thing, which could sight in for 1,000 yards. So yeah, as I was speaking, this one could have been used in World War II. These were used in many prominent wars, just World War I, World War II. They're also actually still being used today in the Middle East. Some fighters down there have them. But one complaint I see a lot about this is the bolt is really shitty. I don't think it's that bad. As long as you clean it properly, which you have to fully take it apart, and I'll show you. It's super easy to take this bolt apart. It's not that big of a deal. It'll stick a little, like right there, it just sucks sometimes a little bit, if you just put some force into it, it will work fine. This is also chambered in 7.62 by 54R. I forgot to bring a bullet down with me, so when we're at the range, I'll show you one. But it's a rimmed cartridge, which some people don't like. But if you get stripper clips, it's real easy. You just line the stripper clip up there, stick it in, then push the bullets out, all 5 in there perfectly. But yeah, overall, I think it's a great rifle, and I'd love to start a little collection of them. If I get some more, I'll definitely do a comparison between this and say 9130 if I get one. I had the chance to buy one, but I missed out on it, so I'm a little upset over that, but I'm definitely gonna look for one. But yeah, let's get on to the shooting. Hey guys, sorry about the wind noise. It's kind of crazy out here, but I'm gonna shoot these off, show you some shooting clips, and I'll show you the bullet real quick since I wasn't able to show you that earlier. This is an example of a 7.62 by 54R. See it's rim down there? Let's get to shooting. Alright guys, now I will show you how to assemble this. You're going to want to take off the front sling to do this. But the bullet is real simple to take off, just like that. Pull the trigger and pull. Next, the mag spring is also very easy to take off. Push down the clip, pull it out, and squeeze, and that comes right out. Alright, the next part is a little difficult. I'm gonna have to put a bayonet up for this. It's not difficult on all guns, but on mine they're really tight on there, so it's a little hard to get them off. So I'll just explain how to do it, and then show you the next step. So these right here, you're gonna push down, and you're gonna want to slide these up to get the top piece of wood off. This one right here and this one, you just push down and slide up. I'll do that right now. Alright guys, I ended up not being able to get that off. It's just taking me too much time. So here, let me actually explain that first. To take that, once you get these off, to take the rest out, you just unscrew here. This is going to be a longer screw than the other screw here. You have to unscrew both of those. And then you could take the mag and the barrel out. And that's all we really have to do for that. But I'll explain how to take the bolt apart now, because this is important. If you clean this, it won't be sticky, it'll be smooth. So this part right there, the top part, you're gonna wanna pull this and turn it to the right. I'm sorry, you're gonna wanna turn that to the left. Wrong way. You have to pull up and turn. And then once that's out, twist this like that and just pull like that, and they'll both come off. And then take that from there by twisting it. And using this is actually the cool part about this bolt. You stick this down there like that, and you turn like this. And this will loosen the firing pin. And then once the firing pin comes out, you fully took it apart. You want to turn this way. Alright, so there was a spring in there, and it wasn't supposed to shoot like that. but I guess it could, considering how much tension was put in there. So let me grab that and show you what I'm talking about. And when you do that, make sure you face it down. Onto a cloth, preferably. Here it is. And yeah, there's a spring in there. I'll have to find that. 2, that's how you take apart the bowl. I can't believe that flew over there. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to find, but yeah, so clean all these thoroughly, clean the barrel and stuff, and you should be good. And that's how you disassemble the Mosin fully. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, only you can prevent communism.